All right, let's take a look here at our next mentor text, Just a Second by Steve Jenkins. And this is a different way to look at time. Let's take a look at our intro. A second goes by pretty quickly. In fact, several have passed since you started reading the sentence, and they just keep going by. There are 60 seconds in every minute, 3,600 in every hour, and on and on. Most people reading this book will experience more than 2.5 billion seconds in their lifetime. But a lot can happen in a second. Some surprising, even amazing things can take place in a very short time. Other events unfold more slowly, and that's what this book is about. In 1 second. The second doesn't relate to any cycle in nature. It's a human invention and the shortest interval of time most of us use in our daily lives. The Babylonians came up with the idea of the second about 4,000 years ago, but they had no way to measure such a short interval of time. So, what can happen in a second? A vulture in flight flaps its wings once. A pygmy shrew's heart beats 14 times. A bat can make 200 high pitched calls. A rattlesnake shakes its tail in warning 60 times. A hummingbird beats its wings 50 times. A bumblebee beats its wings 200 times. A midge, a kind of gnat, beats its wings 1,000 times. A woodpecker hammers a tree trunk with its beak 20 times. Let's see what else can happen in 1 second. A black mamba slithers a frightening 24 feet, or 7 meters. A dragonfly in flight cruises 50 feet, or 15 meters. A cheetah sprinting flat out. A sailfish swimming at top speed. Both of these animals travel 100 feet, that's 30 meters. A fast human can run 39 feet, or 12 meters. A stone dropped from rest falls 16 feet. A peregrine falcon in dive or swoop plunges more than 300 feet, or 91 meters. The Helios 2 satellite zoomed 43 and a half miles at 70 kilometers. This is the fastest man-made object has ever traveled. A commercial jet at cruising altitude covers 800 feet. A jet-powered thrust SSC covered 1,119 feet while setting the land speed record. Whew, that's fast. Last one in 1 second. Let's see what else can happen. A meteor entering Earth's atmosphere can travel 44 miles. A howler monkey's deafening scream travels 1,125 feet. A human can blink 7 times. A humpback whale's song travels 5,085 feet through the water. Somewhere in the world, 4 babies are born and 2 people die. Light travels 186,000 miles. In 1 second, 1,500 chickens are killed. The Apollo 10 spacecraft traveled about 7 miles during reentry, the fastest humans have traveled in a man-made vehicle. The male mannequin rubs its wingtips together more than 100 times, creating a sound like a note played on a violin. Earth advances 18 and a half miles in its orbit around the sun. All of these in just 1 second.